What's up, folks? My name's Steve McCrudden, and this is Tickle Bucket.
What?
Where are we going?
Yeah, what?
Where? And today I'm attempting to hike to the summit of the highest peak in Indochina. This is annoying me. I'm not gonna lie, I can't hide my... Wow. Let's get into the video and I'm gonna show you exactly how we got here. Boom. So folks, today we are going on a little hike. I'm gonna say a little hike. It is the highest summit in Indochina. Now you might ask, what is Indochina? I didn't have a clue what it was until about a week ago. Indochina is the stretch of land, or the countries in between, take a guess, India and China, typically known as Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia and Laos. This is the highest summit that we're going to hike to, which is only it's 3,100 meters. It's relatively tall, especially if you've never been up in the altitude before. It is in the higher end of altitude where you can get altitude sickness. But if you've been to Everest Base Camp in Kilimanjaro like myself, then it's kind of like, okay, I've got this in the locker. But it is still an achievement nonetheless, and it's still going to be a tough challenge. At the end of the day, we're going up in the 3,100 meters, and it is the highest summit in Indochina, and we're going to add that accolade to the CV today. I'm being guided up the mountain by my local friend. What's your name?
My name's Lou.
In fact, wait there, I will come closer. So, introduce yourself. What is your name?
My name's Lou.
And
hello everybody.
And where are you taking me today?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
This way?
No, where are we going today? What are we doing?
Maybe stop.
It's okay, just keep talking, I'll add. Where are we going today? Where are we going?
Yeah, what this way today?
Where? This is going to be a long track if this guy can't understand me. Right, 1, 2, 3. Where are we going?
Yeah.
No, where are we going?
What?
Where?
You can start the video.
It's okay, I'll edit. Right, so.
Because I don't know this thing you said.
Where are we going?
What?
Where are we going?
Yeah. What?
Where?
This way?
No, we're going to Fancy Pan.
Yeah.
Where
we go, right?
There's only one place.
Yeah.
There's only one place.
I understand. Where we go, right?
Yes, so 1, 2, 3. Where are we going today?
We'll go Fancy Pan today. Yes. I don't understand you say.
It's okay, brother. It's okay. So, for the purposes of this video, we are probably not going to have much conversation going on between me and the guide. I'm going to do all the talking, which, if you don't like the sound of my voice, tough fucking luck. But, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do 90% of the talking. As you've seen, we didn't get off to the best start. But, it's all fun and games. But let's go, let's push on. We're only at the start of the trail today. We're going to push on and get us to the top of Indochina and the top of Fancy Pan. We're going downhill a little bit here into kind of like the jungle. So you can do the Fancy Pan summit in one day, or you can do it over 2 days. I was, because of my ego and I love a challenge, gonna do it in one day. Apparently it's tough enough. Apparently it's like 10 hours of hiking. But then I was like, I've nothing to prove. I've been to the summit of Kilimanjaro, which is far higher. I've been to base camp, which is far higher. Been to Machu Picchu twice, which is far higher. So it was like, I don't really have nothing to prove. Also, it wouldn't make a particularly great video if we just hoofed to the top and that was it. So I opted to go for the 2-day one, which means you walk for, I don't know, depending on your speed, 4, 5, 6 hours today. You stop at a kind of guest house, and then tomorrow morning you head up for sunrise. Again, I think that's the better option, because if you get up tonight, it is packed with tourists. You can't get the cable cart straight to the top. But I'm just like, why would you get the cable cart straight to the top? Why not hoof it? Why not hike it? Why not add the highest summit in Indochina on to your CV? But if we just headed straight there tonight, it would be everybody who is heading up on the cable cart is going to be there. So I'd rather get up tomorrow morning and head up at sunrise when it's a lot more peaceful and a lot more quiet, and that's what we're going to do. So for today, we hike to what they class as base camp. So take two. Let's go back to the introduction. He wants to say it again. So, what is your name?
My name is Lou.
And where are we going?
Today we are taking a fence band today.
Today?
Yes.
How many times have you done?
From here, maybe 5 hours to the homestay to sleep.
It's 5 hours.
Yes, 5 hours.
Woo! And how many times have you done this?
On the top.
Yeah, you.
How many times I come here, right?
Yes.
Also, because many times I cannot.
You can't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
times.
5 hours to homestay.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Let's go, brother. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Right, that's us. We got off that bad start there. It's my fault. My accent's really strong. People, even from England, Scotland, Australia, the US, struggle to understand me. So you have to give people the benefit of the doubt that they aren't a native speaker. My accent is strong, really fucking strong, and I speak really fast. But let's go. We're off to a bad start now. We have to hike 5 hours uphill. Let's go. Walking along a little bridge here that every now and again there's little gaps. I can only imagine what this would be like in the wet and rainy season. Obviously it's dry now, and I was surprised. I'm surprised even to see that there's some water here. Considering the other day in the kind of the village I was in, it was completely a drought. It was a dry out. So if this is what it's like in dry season, I can only imagine what the water would be like if it was up kind of near in level with the platform that we are walking across. We have zigzagged kind of up and down for about half an hour now. I don't like when you're doing hikes and you go up for a bit and then you come back down again. You feel like all your progress has went to waste. That I just keep going up and up and up. But it is what it is. We seen what I thought was Fancy Pan in the distance, but he says no, it's out further. You'll not see it, it's blocked by the mountains in front of us, but it puts into perspective how actually high it is. If the mountains in front of us, it's higher and behind it. So, you know, all jokes aside, 3,000 meters is quite the height to have to hike up, especially in this heat and humidity and terrain. Our first river crossing of the track. Whoa, there's a couple of locals there walking up, and my guide behind me actually isn't Vietnamese. He is from the Hmong people. So up in this region of northern Vietnam, a lot of people doesn't recognise themselves or identify as being Vietnamese. There's different kind of ethnic groups or tribes or villages or groups of people, and here in Sapa it is the Hmong people. They actually have their own language, and a lot of them don't actually speak Vietnamese. They speak their own Hmong language and they don't understand Vietnamese, and vice versa. But it's crazy. I was told yesterday that in Vietnam alone there's over 300 languages, and on the Ha Giang Loop alone, where I was last week, there's 11 languages, I think. So up here in Sapa, it's the Hmong people, and quite close there is another tribe or another village or another group of people, can't remember their name, but they're in close proximity to each other and they don't speak the same language. In fact, it doesn't even sound similar. The way, you know, Latin languages, you know, there's words and phrases and they transition. Here, apparently they're completely different and they can't understand each other. But my guide, he is part of the Hmong people. Why do I always catch on camera? Oh fuck, I always catch me on camera about the fall. Right, where was it? So, these log cabins, they're not even log, they're metal. In front of me is base camp number 1. Some people stay here, I think. But we're going to push on. We're just going to get lunch here. And then we're going to stay in base camp number 2. So this here, right here, is 2,200 metres. And where we're staying tonight, oh, it flies everywhere, will be 2,900 metres. So to put that into context, from where we're taking lunch to where we're sleeping is the same kind of height or distance or altitude as Slieve Donard, the highest peak in my country, Northern Ireland. It's 800 metres and we have about 800 metres left to go after lunch. But this base camp number 1 looks like a good place to stay. I wouldn't actually mind shacking up on one of them for a night, if I'm brutally honest, doing it over 3 days. But I'm getting kind of packish, I'm getting kind of hungry, and I can't wait for a nice nibble, a nice snack. Didn't have breakfast this morning. I usually don't eat breakfast, I usually fast, and come midday, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, I have a nice bite to eat. In fact, let me see inside. This is inside. Surely people don't stay in here, do they? Do they pitch a tent or whatever, or sleeping bags? I don't know. Oh, there's bathrooms and stuff out here. Whoa, look at the flies and shit. So in most places in Asia, you don't wipe your hole with toilet roll. Oh. A fucking stinks in here. Use the bum gun. Oh, and you know how much I love the bum gun. Your ass is never cleaner. But the reason why this place smells is because if you do wipe your ass with toilet roll, you have to throw it in that bag there. Absolutely putrid. That sink looks like a Pakistani sink. If you see my vlogs traveling around Pakistan, that looks like a Pakistani sink. What's this bit out the back here? Where does this go? It's kind of just a waste ground, but here we go, back through here. Them doors, I've seen better days. So I'm guessing people don't actually sleep in here. If they do, it needs, that's insulation, it needs renovated. And then on through here, is this the lunchroom maybe here? Oh! So I think this is the lunchroom. Will you come? Is this the lunch? Here? So this is the lunchroom. My guy has got all the grub here, as you can see. I was wondering at the start of the day why I had such a big backpack. I was like, bro, we're only going one night. It turns out he's carrying our entire lunch on his bag, or in his bag on his back. He says this here is a banana cake, which when you're walking up the mountain, you actually walk by banana trees the whole way up. And if you know me, I was going to say if you know me, I've never actually put this in writing or in any of my vlogs. Watermelon, favourite fruit of all time. Can't get enough of the watermelon. But this is the lunch spot. I'm guessing nobody does stay here. I think it's just used for cooking lunch, and that's it. So look at the spread my guys put on. Eggs, apple, eggs, watermelon, and the banana bread. The food's actually really, really healthy and fresh here. Can I try the banana bread? Yeah. Oh, it's nice and sticky. Let's try the banana bread. I don't think I've ever had banana bread before. Let's go. Let's do a taste test. Wow! Whoa! Do you know what it reminds me of? Back 10 years ago, funny enough, I quit smoking, and over about a year I put on like 2 stone, 2.5 stone, because I was just binge eating instead of smoking. So I done like an 8-week strict training and eating. And one of the things I would have was homemade banana protein pancakes, and that's exactly what they taste like. It's nice bread, nice flavour of pancake, but it's also like moist as well. It's not like it's dry, it's really moist. And also my favourite fruit, the watermelon and sugar high. Wow. So I just learned something there. My guide here doesn't eat the seeds of the watermelon. In fact, he keeps putting the seeds there, right? Me personally, the seeds is the best part. I love the crunch of that. I don't know, are you not meant to eat the seeds of the watermelon? Do you not like the seeds?
Sorry?
You don't like the seeds, this part?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't eat it?
The black, I don't eat it.
Can I have?
Yeah.
Look. I like it a lot. You like the banana bread, but?
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
You like the banana bread?
Yummy.
Oh, very good. And here he's right too. You see the banana bread? I cannot get enough of it. I think once this all goes, like later on tonight or tomorrow, I'll be like, I need banana bread. Wow. Oh, we have the hard boiled eggs, but he's done like a little powder here. I don't know what the powder is.
It's like this.
Ah, you dunk it in?
Yeah.
Can I try?
Sure.
What is this?
So,
Let me see. I want to see what this is like. This little concoction. If I'm brutally honest, I don't think I've ever had a hard boiled egg in my life. I love eggs, scrambled, fried, all that there, but I don't think I've ever had one. Kind of smells like a fart a wee bit, like the next day, like when they've went like this, but we'll soon find out, especially with this little concoction here. Kind of looks like, do you ever get a pot noodle? And you open the pot noodle up, and it has that, like, have you ever had a pot noodle with no water? I have. That's how you know you've experienced poverty, when you eat a pot noodle with no water. And it tastes good, the dust and the powder tastes good, but let's see what this is like. So, like this?
yes.
Just dunk?
Sweet, yeah.
Right, let's see what this magic powder is. Mmm!
Really good, right?
It's,
Yeah.
there's one thing I struggle with my videos. It's describing food and taste. I always go, it tastes like, and can never put the words to it. It's nice. It's really nice. It's just little herbs and spices mixed together. What is? Do you know the name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Noodle.
Ah, it's noodles.
Yes.
So it might actually be quite similar to pot noodle. It might be like the Vietnamese pot noodle. Whatever it is, it's incredible. It goes well with these eggs. I never thought that would be a concoction. I know people put salt and pepper on their eggs, but there you go now. Mmm. Really good.
More.
A cow's just came walking down while we were having lunch, and he's giving it all the scraps. Look, that's all our leftovers from the banana and watermelon. Is it? That's a cow.
Sorry?
It's a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look like the cows we have in Ireland. It looks different. In fact, that looks like the females from Ireland. I've dated a few like that. I just want a video, don't come too close. Yeah, in fact, we'll see if there's any more, if there's a banana or something for him. For the... Here we go, food plate of apples. Oh, there's a baby one as well. Oh, my phone. Ooh, it does like a little...
A long tongue.
It does like a little nibble. I think it's flirting with me. Oh, it's gonna get that one. Whoopa! I've none left. I'm all out. does like a big. I wish I had more for you. So there you go. Now having lunch halfway up towards the highest peak in Indochina. Oh, I said this before in another video. Burping just means you appreciate the food. It's not disrespectful. There you go now. We've been accompanied by a cow who's eating her scraps on the way to the highest summit of Indochina, and I cannot get enough of this banana bread. So, I'm walking for about 2 hours, and I'm slowly but surely got high up in the altitude. You'll not be able to see because it's quite cloudy and foggy. We are up there, and I thought this was quite interesting. Look, there's actually a pair of ladders, there's steps. We're about 2,500 or 600 metres above sea level here, and somehow someone has fitted a pair of stairs, a stairway to heaven. Look, quite wonky stairs if I'm honest. Look, they're going over to one side. There's a team behind me. Look, steep. Oh, but it's definitely better than walking through some of the rocky terrains. But look at this. I am 2/3 of the way up to the highest summit in Indochina, which is 3,010. We're about 2,006 or 7. This is the roof of Indochina. Behind me is Vietnam. Right now I'm higher than anybody who's in Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam and Laos. Look, sets of stairs. More sets of stairs. How you getting on? Good? This guy is my guide. He's making sure I get up the mountain safely. It's kind of like when nature and man-made objects collide, when we collab. You know what I mean? When we amalgamate. But this part here is quite steep, and the rocks obviously make landslide. But you probably could if you really wanted to. I've got on up there, it would have been a bit tougher. But someone's decided we need to put ladders here. So somebody's had to carry the ladders or the materials the whole way up here and drill it in, and crazy. Imagine that was your job, to hike the whole way up here and fit ladders this high up into the mountains. But it's as well for them because it makes this hike a little easier for us. This part here is crazy. Look, it's metal ladders. Hello. And this side is wooden ladders that don't look like they've been engineered quite well. Go. Yes. You go, I'll come behind you. But if they're still there and people get to the top using them ladders, they must work. Look at this legend here. So I'm with a 2-man team, me and my guide, and there's a group of 4 people. They have 2 guides with them, and this one is, she's doing it in sliders or flip-flops, sandals, whatever you want to call them. You okay?
You okay?
Oh, I shouldn't have high-fived you actually while you were there. Warrior, her and my guide are doing this in sandals, absolute warriors. It's crazy the people have came, like 2 metal ladders. There's actually one in the bushes there that must have got discarded, it must have broke. And this wooden one, as you can see, look, just those screws and nails the whole way up the side here. And I'm gonna go now, it's my turn. Let's see if I can do this one-handed while trying to record. It's all about the content, guys, all about the vlogs. Right, I'm strapped in here. Let's go, let's see what this is about. Not too bad, it's sturdy. Right, let's go. Like another ladder. Look at that, no-handed. And there we are. But it just keeps going up and up. The good thing about this is, the more you go up, like consistently, the quicker you kind of get to the top. Not that it's a race, but back there was a bit we went downhill, about 20-30 meters, and we all stopped at the top and looked down and was like, no, because you know when you go down, you have to then make that back up again. But we've got back up. Hopefully there's no more passages going down the way. I'm gonna send this all up to base camp. Here we go, folks. We have made it to base camp. Fancy Pan base camp. It literally is a little hut. I was hoping I could get a tin of Coke or a Snickers or some refreshments, but I think it's literally a cabin like this. Ah, surely. Okay, maybe this isn't. This looks abandoned. Looks derelict, and you know how much I love my abandoned buildings and derelict buildings, but this looks like the remnants of what was a kitchen. Look at all the trash. That's just food that's been left there. Look at that. Oh, it's like a food waste basket, look. Is this where they cook? Look, it looks like a big pot to cook. Surely this isn't where we're staying tonight, look. Hello! There's somebody there. Is that the kitchen? No way we're eating them pots and pans. Have we got the... Ah, maybe that's it there. But that's worrying me because that then means are they cooking our food here and bringing it down to us? I don't know. Oh, look at all just the waste water and shit flying out the back. Oh. Hello. Oh, he's got the army outfit on. The army's here. I have no idea what this is. Like, well, the good sign is my beloved tin of Coke is here, so you should be able to get, as long as I can get a tin of Coke and maybe a Snickers or something, I'm happy enough. Ah, look. There's definitely, in fact, there's 4 tins of Red Bull. I think this Red Bull's kind of fascinating. I put a post on saying they've never seen this before, and everybody on TikTok and Instagram say, no, you can get that all over like Ireland and the UK. There you go now, the gold Red Bull. And also there's tins of Fanta, there's tins of Fanta. The only thing about that is they're going to be piping hot, and I would rather not, as much as I love Fanta and tins of Coke, when I've earned one. I ain't drinking boiling hot shit, it's stinking. May have to just persevere till tomorrow. But is this base camp? I don't know. Is this base camp? Is this where we're staying?
Yeah.
We're inside here?
I don't know. There's 2 buildings here.
Or is it that building there?
There's a kitchen actually, so I think.
Ah, I think that one's a kitchen.
The company.
This one down here. Ah, there's another one there actually, look. Up there. You couldn't stay in there. You really... I hope our food's not getting cooked in there either. So apparently down in here, oh, is my room. Ah, there actually is rooms, if that's what you can call it. Platforms with little mattresses on them. Yeah, it's not exactly 5-star hotel. What do you expect? You are high up in the mountains. Seeing that Everest base camp? Yeah. He overused the word room, or sorry, I overthought maybe the word. Oh, smell. They've got the Muslim toilets that they have all over Pakistan. Basically where you just shit in a hole in the ground. Oh, smell it. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm always grateful for situations. I'm always grateful for trips. But you want to show me the room? But for the price you pay to do this, come on here, you just need to dig a wee bit deeper here. Like, that's stinking. There's just shit caked up against that back wall. It hasn't been cleaned in a long time. The smell up here. There's the sinks. Yeah, it's bad. Like, it is bad. Let me see. And yeah, I was right. There's the back entrance to the kitchen I was in a minute ago where she just came down. So I'm going to take a wild guess. Any food that we're going to want here is going to be cooked in that fucking shithole of a kitchen, if that's what you even want to call it. But let's go and investigate the room. Hello? Is this my room? No. I think she's making some kind of duvet up. This one?
Yeah.
This is my room. Oh, this is my room.
Yeah, it's just like this.
Not much happening in here, is there? Isn't exactly. Is this? What is this? We've got electric. That's cool. You can charge your devices. I don't really need them charged. I'm only here for one day. And you've got the MR to chill on. Okay. Is this just for me?
Yeah, just for you.
Ah, okay. Well, let's do the bed test here. Oh. It's comfy as comfy can be for given the situation, the scenario we're in. It's literally just mats on a wooden table, a blanket, no pillow. It is what it is. It's as well as only one night, and one night only. Right, folks, I'm gonna be brutally honest here, right? I'm gonna be brutally honest. Anybody who knows me and watches my videos knows it takes a lot to annoy me. It takes a lot. I don't need much. I've slept in some squalor. If you've watched my videos, you know, some of the places I've stayed in were shitholes, and I just laugh and make the best of it. You know, it is what it is. It's part of the experience, part of the fun. This has annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't hide my. There's one thing about me also. Like I call a spade a spade. I say how I see it. I don't pretend it's fantastic. I don't pretend it's shit if it's not. I just how I feel is how I feel, and I'm not happy with this. And it's more the price you pay to do this. For one night hike, $150. I'm just kind of like, where is the money going? When I spoke to the guest house I'm staying in back in Sapa, she said, it's for food and accommodation. But I haven't even got a pillow. The accommodation, what are you paying for? And food? Food was good, the banana bread was good, the pineapple or watermelon was good. But it doesn't cost $150. You know, where are they finding that into the budget? Where are they budgeting that? And it's like, fair enough, you have to pay for a guide. But he's not getting 150 of that. He's probably getting 10, 20 of that. Plus you tip him. So it's just like a bit of a farce. So it is the whole thing. But I'll, as always, try to see the positive. It's part of the experience. I'm going to rough it up tonight. It's been a challenging hike, so to speak. And it is what it is. For one night, I'm going to have to have shitty toilets. You have to shit and piss in the ground. It's stinking this whole building out. I've no pillow. It is what it is. What's happening, folks? Whew. We just had Lee best meal ever, and I just had Lee best power nap ever. I get into the room there, I lay down, and yeah, do you ever get that? You get that moment where you feel like your whole body's shutting down. You've got like sore muscles and bones, and you've got that chill right to the core, and you can't keep yourself warm, and you're snug in the bed, and you literally fall asleep before your head hits a pillow. That's what happened to me there. And I think that's why I was a wee bit irritable earlier. I just needed a good nap. But we went up to the hall room that we were in earlier, and I can't believe the meal that they made. It's like, I was giving it a bad press earlier, but it's like, well, how the fuck did they make that up here? Massive spread chicken and rice and pork and beef, and we actually tried bamboo. First time eating bamboo. Don't exactly like it, but it was fun to try it. But yeah, it's kind of went, as you can see, it's well past dusk now, and it's actually getting quite cold. It's getting a bit nippy. We are high up in the altitude, like we are near 3,000 meters, so you know, even if it's warm during the day up here, regardless of the time of year, it would get a wee bit breezy. But I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. I feel like my body needs it. I've been walking and hiking quite a lot the last couple of days, and I think that was my body's way of saying things. Need sleep. So get a good rest. Our alarm is set for 3 a.m. Breakfast is at 4. I don't eat breakfast regardless, never mind 4 a.m. But then we'll start hiking at 4:30 or 5, and then we're going to be up here somewhere. I think Fancy Pond Summit is at the opposite side, somewhere there. I'm guessing we're going to have to walk through the trail for a couple of hours in the pitch black, and then that'll be us at the top. But for now, I'm going to go and get a proper good night's sleep. See you in the morning. It's a storm. Hopefully it's not like that in the morning. Whoa! Morning, folks. It is, I think it's 4 a.m. I don't know. It's early in the morning and it blew. Yeah, it huffed and it puffed and it nearly blew the house down last night. It was a crazy storm. Crazy storm. I slept like a baby, like, apart from waking up once because of the noise. But we're in the little kitchen area. They're cooking up breakfast. Well, sorry, they've cooked up breakfast. I'm not eating that at 4 a.m. Coffee will do. But it takes 2 hours from here to get to the top. You obviously have to hike up and come back down here for lunch, which will be 4 hours, and then you hike back down to kind of like the city. The other group of people, they're way on, so they are, but we're in no rush. 4 a.m. I think sunrise is 6:30, 7 o'clock. Gives you 3 hours to get up there. That's a 2-hour hike, so we're pacing it. We're taking our time. We're going to chill with a coffee. I am a bit ill prepared because I'm in shorts and I only have one there, and it's still blowing, huffing and puffing out there and raining. But we're made of hard stuff over here. We've done worse. I've done far worse hikes. So I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. I know finally I'm going to get to the top, whether I'm cold or warm or wet or dry. But I'll see you on the hike. So that's us set off walking, and this is kind of what it's going to be like for the next 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. Kind of reminds me. Let me see, can you see my face? Ooh. No, I need to keep the camera this way. Kind of reminds me of going to Kilimanjaro summit night. You get up at midnight and you have to walk for 5-6 hours like this, uphill in the pitch black. Lucky enough we're not doing 5 or 6 hours, but this is what it's like. And yeah, it's if you didn't have a torch, you would probably have a broken ankle, which I didn't have. Lucky enough my guide had spare ones, but yeah, keep walking for a couple of hours and hopefully we get to the summit. Look at this. We're nearly there. A couple hundred more steps to go. Look at that view. Whoa. Look. It's a big door. Behind me here is the cable cart. If you want to be a lazy cunt and not walk it, the cable cart will drop you to this station from hundreds of meters down there. But you still have to hike it. There's a couple hundred more steps to go to the very top, but this is kind of the service station or the cable cart station. But what a view. The roof of Indochina. Let's push it all up here. This bit gets steep. It's crazy that something like this is up this high. Look at that. How are we able to build constructions like this? Or how are we able to construct buildings like this? Build constructions, construct buildings. It's the same thing. Up this high, look at it. Oh, let me see one side. Wow. There's a huge bell. Whoa. Look at that. Shit. Whew. Look, there's a huge bell that must go off at every oh, we've got a little guy here, a soldier, a steel soldier. he must bong every so often. But crazy. And apparently to get to the top there's hundreds of these steps here going the whole way up. So when you get to this part you have a massive decision to make, where to go left or where to go right. You can either go to Fansipan Summit, or the other option is to go to Fansipan Summit. It's moments in life like this, you know, huge life or death situations where you have to make the right decision, and it's like, will I, you know, if you go one way, will it all turn out good, or if you go the other way, will it turn out bad? It's kind of like in the Matrix, take the red pill, take the blue pill. I'm actually going to take a seat here for a minute and just, what way do you go, Fansipan Summit or Fansipan Summit? What way are we going? Are we going to Fansipan Summit or Fansipan Summit?
Yes. You said to go on the top.
Oh, it's that way? Are you sure it's definitely not this way?
Yeah. Had two ways.
Okay, it's definitely this way. He's made the decision. We're not gonna go to Fansipan Summit. We're gonna go this way to Fansipan. He knows, he's been here hundreds of times. So let him make the executive decision. Let's go. Look at this place. They have a full Buddhist monastery. Literally up in the mountains, up in the clouds. On up there, that's the summit, the official summit. There's a huge Buddha up there. But crazy that they can create something like this, a masterpiece that is gleaming. Not a pick of dirt. Attention to detail, even as much as the walls. Look at that. The big tower that's chiming off, which must mean it's 5 AM or 6 AM maybe. But look at this Buddhist monastery, beautiful. At the top of the highest summit here in Indochina. But let's keep going, let's push on with another couple of hundred steps to go to officially be at the top. Let's go. Let's take us up higher. Just completed the Fansipan challenge. We're currently at the roof of Indochina. There it is there, look. The top of Indochina, 3,143 metres. Where's my guide? He still hasn't come up yet, he's behind. There we go, I'll celebrate until he comes up. Complete the challenge currently at the highest peak in Indochina, and the sunset, or sorry, the sunrise is coming over the mountain there, but incredible. The top of Indochina, there we go, baby. That's another wee one to add onto my CV. I've been to Machu Picchu twice, I've been to Everest Base Camp, Kilimanjaro, hitchhiked the whole of Europe, cycled around the whole of Ireland twice, and now we're at the top of Indochina. The sun is rising in the distance. Camera, never in a million years going to put that into justice. Incredible. And my guide was saying, oh, it's foggy or misty today, we're not going to see the sunrise. Well, we actually are. But I remember saying to him, I don't even care, man. I don't even care. Because this is exactly how nature wanted it to be. If it's going to be foggy or misty today, it's foggy or misty. That's how it is, and it's still incredible to be up here. Highest point in Indochina, but we're going to get a fantastic sunrise here in the distance. Look at that there. Wow. There's an award ceremony here, like. What? Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Look, you get a medal and everything. Okay. This guy got me to the top.
I need the GoPro.
This is my guy. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, do the handshake. It's better.
Yes, that's true.
Look at that. I'm official.
Yeah.
Official. The highest peak in Indochina. I've got my little medal here.
Okay, and now. Okay.
Incredible. Nice. I've been to some of the highest peaks in different places and done many hikes in the world. You usually get a certificate. Never do you get a medal. I feel like a champion now. Yes. Sacred peak, no trespassing. So this bit here, where the rock is, and you can see the Vietnamese flag, and that is the official top. In terms of You know, everything else is man-made. This is the rock that's officially at the top, and you can't go to that bit there. It's all blocked off. It's a sacred rock, and we're slowly but surely getting a little glimpse of the sun. It's gonna come and see us, and then it's gonna hide, and then it's gonna peek out pretty much the rest of the day. Absolutely incredible moment. It's literally moments like this in life that the saying before you kick the bucket came from. It literally means before you fucking die, do every single thing that it is that you want to do with your life. There's one thing that's guaranteed in life. We're all gonna die. From the dust we came to the dust we return, and we never know when that time's gonna be. So the bare minimum we can do is make the time from A to B as fun and as enjoyable as possible. And this is just a tick on the bucket list. The peak of Indochina, the highest summit, and yeah, I'm gonna breathe this all in for another couple of moments, because what goes up certainly must come back down again. Look at the sunrise. I always get sunrise and sunset mixed up when I'm speaking. The clouds, the mist. This is exactly what I had in mind when I visualised coming to Asia, especially this part of Asia. But we're gonna breathe it all in. We're going to enjoy our 50 medals before we have to do a 50 lap and hoof it the whole way back down again. But next time you see me, it'll be somewhere back down the mountain again, maybe back at the lodge, maybe back at the lunch house. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this before you kick it. Final steps here. And there you go, guys. I've officially completed the round trip here. Oh my goodness, anybody that says, there's the saying, anybody that says that's easy is a liar. And I only discovered today that the people that does it in one day, in theory that sounds like it's more difficult. You're going straight to the top in one day. They get the cable cart back down. We're the 2 days. We hike up and back down, and in my opinion from hiking, it's actually more difficult to go downhill. It's soring at my toes, my ankles, my knees are wrecked here. Been downhill for hours on the stones. But we completed it. We've done the round trip. Folks, do me a favour. Let me know where in the world you're watching this vlog from. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Before you kick the bucket, take the bucket.